Thank you so much for being here. I'm so honored and grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in this video, what I would like to discuss is growing pains and the essence of honoring them. Also, growing pains can also be known as ascension symptoms if you're familiar with that. So ascending vibration or raising vibration is a process. It's a journey, just like anything else in life. We're on a journey. Okay, so there can be times in life where things are like elevating and awesome and amazing. We're like, this is great, and all is well, literally, all is well. And then there's like, you're going, you're smooth sailing, you're riding down the road, like, woo, jamming to your favorite song, like, yeah, oh yeah, and then you're like, big old bump in the road, and you're like, whoa, you get a little shaken up, and then you hit it again, and you got these bumps, and you're like, whoa, like, all of a sudden your favorite song is like, let me just focus on the driving, and and you can feel the bumps, and like kind of throws you out of your flow, and you're like, did I just pop a tire? You know what I mean? All these different things start going through your head. Did my car just hit something? Did it scrape underneath? All the different thoughts that come up, and maybe even like from the shaking, you actually feel a bit of pain, let's say. So this is pretty much what it's like when you're going through growing pains. I was experiencing it myself. Like, it was hilarious. So everything was really smooth. Everything is peaceful within. Like, I'm like, wow, I've really gotten to that place. Like, dreams come true. Like, I'm living this freestyle lifestyle. I'm loving my life so much. I've got peace, love, and harmony with all my relationships. This is so amazing. And then like this one day, it was like the day before yesterday or something. I've honestly not made a video since. And it was like, I'm in a funk. You know what I mean? Like, I was in a funk. Plus it was raining, which really didn't help. But I just felt, because I'm an outdoors person, so it really helps me to transmit energy outdoors. However, I was feeling funky, and I couldn't understand why. So I went into a meditation to get some clarity, to get some, messages. And what I was getting is, you're experiencing growing pains. And also I got that a lot of the collective is also experiencing growing pains. So I kind of got a message to do a video on this, which is really cool. Not even kind of. I say those words, I'm kind of like, do you think I'm weird? Or should I tell you? It's like, it's funny how I'm just listening to myself even now. The growing pains, it's kind of brought some more awareness. So I was told that a lot of the collective is going through this. So this can also be stressors and triggers and different things. Like I said, we're smooth going, and then all of a sudden somebody starts an argument with you, or something goes wrong at work, or something comes up actually within you in a meditation. Either way, it triggers, it's a stressor, or you feel in a funk, or you might feel like a symptom that feels like depression, or like you're depressed or something, or you're sad, or you're feeling funky, or you're not even sure what's wrong, and you're just feeling a little off, not in the flow. Growing pains, ascension symptoms. It's all good. Literally, it's good to experience that. It may not seem like it in the moment. I was thinking, this is a funky feeling. The other day, I'm like, so I go on to do a video about growing pains, and my storage is full. I tried like 3 different times. It didn't happen, and then it started raining on me. Like, it would stop raining. I would try to do a video. It would either start raining or the video would shut off. So it's just like, I'm just going to be with this. I'm just going to be with this. I'm going to honor my feelings, and it's okay. And then like, subconscious stuff came up out of nowhere. Like, I'm telling you, I've been feeling flying high, like the best life ever. And all of a sudden, all these traumatic things that I experienced, and I say traumatic because they were really intense. I won't go into the story of it because we all have our own stories. Not saying that I don't want to hear yours. If you want to share it, feel free. But I don't want to do a 30-minute video and share my story. I just want to kind of get the message across to you. So this stuff that I thought I was over. You know what I mean? I thought, like, I made it through. I felt like a strong warrior through it. I mean, I was like caretaking for another and going through a lot of life changes, but I hadn't really, it's like it got buried down in the subconscious. So, this is my point here. Um, Even if you are an awakened individual on a spiritual path, you're still going to have stuff come up. And if you're not on a spiritual path, you're still going to have stuff come up. It's just stuff comes up. And sometimes a movie can trigger it, a song can trigger it, a person says something, it can trigger it. And trigger, these are not bad things. It's like, let's not get mad at the triggers. Let's honor them. Let's be grateful for them. And know that they are symptoms of expansion, greater awareness, and clearing out your system. So growing pains means that you're growing, you're expanding, your vibration is literally ascending. So ascension symptoms. You can also experience things like getting dizzy all of a sudden. Now this is pretty normal for me. When I'm shifting, so we'll say, we're shifting to a different frequency, like, I grow and learn every day. I'm open to learn more every day, so I shift a lot. So I'm shifting, I'll feel a little dizzy and I'm like, whoa, growth is happening. Totally normal for me. For someone else, you may get hit with that and it's not normal. You may feel like a dizziness, think something's wrong with you medically, and it may be. I'm not saying, if you feel you need to go to a doctor, please go to a doctor. I'm just saying, look at it spiritually as well as a possible ascension symptom or growing pain. So dizziness or feeling funk. Like you could be so happy and like, woo, just loving life, do some, like me, for example, do some aerial, working with some plants, get ready to make some plant medicine, hang out with some beautiful friends. Life is great. And then just like, I don't know, I had no idea why I was in a funk. I had to really go deep within. And then like later that night, the stuff just, I watched a movie with my husband. My husband wanted to watch a movie. And I was like, honey, I'm in like a great mood. I'm energetic. I'm not sure. Was it? Oh, no. I went to a yoga class after I felt in the funk, and that helped me clear a lot. Like, it really helped me ground it. So that's actually a suggestion while going through growing pains, doing some yoga, meditation, anything to help you through the process. So I kind of worked out, like, did some aerial yoga and felt amazing. Came home like, no, I'm feeling great. I'm not sure I'm up for a movie. But then, I realized that he really wanted to watch one, and, why not? Let's watch a movie. So we watched a movie. This triggered whatever funk I was going through, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful that I decided to take the road of like considering what he wanted to do and be like, all right, I've had my fun. I went to Ariel. I can watch this movie with him. So I did. It brought up all kinds of stuff out of nowhere. I had nothing to do with the movie. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But watching this movie, I got emotional and stuff came up. The stuff that I was feeling like wanted to come up but didn't know. I just was like looking around like, what could it be? I think I've addressed everything. There's always something ready to come up. The subconscious is like, when we suppress things within us, at some point, again, when you're elevating and, ascending on your vibration, there hits a point when something will get triggered or something comes up. And that's good because the vibration that you're moving into is stronger, higher, and that stuff doesn't work with it. So the strong vibration like pushes it up, and there you are with it. Okay? So the best thing to do is honor it, love it, heal it, give it compassion. Okay? So you can have all kinds of symptoms and you can have all kinds of growing pains. There is really, I can't give you just the only list there is. You may experience things and you'll know in your intuition that this feels like you're going through a growth pain or ascension symptom. Old stuff that happened like 15 years ago you thought you were over, or even let's say 2 or 3 years ago, can come back up to surface and you can feel it as if it just happened that day. That's when we honor it, because what it's saying is, I'm ready to heal now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be let go of because you're expanding and I don't fit in here anymore. Okay? So it just means you outgrow your feeling, or your situation has outgrown. That thing has outgrown. Or, you know, maybe something in your life that you always love all of a sudden triggers you and you're like, this is not resonating. Honor it. You may have outgrown it. So going through growing pains is pretty normal on this path of spirituality. It's very, very, very normal. And even though it's happened once or twice before and you think it's the end, it's not the end. It can happen again. Until we're all cleared, our vessel's completely cleared, there are going to be times, but that's the beauty. That's why it's, you know, there'll be times that things come up, but that's the beauty of it. Because as you grow and expand, what doesn't fit anymore comes up. So it's like, you know, I kind of felt like you know how kids like outgrow their clothes and they're like trying to they're like, look, these pants don't fit. And you're like, whoa, just a week ago, this pants went all the way up to your waist. Now they're, you know, like you've outgrown these pants. So it's kind of like that. You can outgrow things. Okay. And then you try to put them on and they're not comfortable. It's not fitting. And it's so obvious. You can't ignore that when your child's like, Mom, my pants don't fit anymore. And you're like, just bought pants a month ago, you know? And then all of a sudden it's like, or a couple weeks, it's like, those pants really don't fit. You can see it. It's so obvious that it's not fitting anymore. That's a growing pain, okay? Like, for example, you know, just saying like, it's going to be painful to try to put really tiny pants on if they don't fit. So it's like that, you know, when something you've outgrown, you try to put it back on, it's not fitting you anymore. You've outgrown it. You're going through a growing pain. You're expanding. You're ascending. And that's a wonderful thing to be honored. So I just want to reach out and inspire. If you're going through a funk, or if you feel a little dizzy or a little flu-like symptom, that can happen too. You can have, let's say you go, I don't know, you start doing things more conscious and all of a sudden you're eating really healthy, you're living really consciously, and you go through something like the flu, and like maybe you go find out and you don't even have the flu, but you just have the symptoms of the flu or something like that. That's something I've heard of happening before. I've experienced a lot of these, but I don't want to get too wiggity weird on you. But at the same time, I do want to point that out in case there is someone watching that may have experienced something like this, where like it make no sense, or reason, or rhyme that you're experiencing this. It is like our bodies will purge out stuff. Okay, our minds, our souls, our bodies will go through a process of purging when we've outgrown, and this can be painful. Same thing with, you know, mental, emotional body, the energy body. It can purge up stuff. It can bring up stuff from a long time ago that you thought you were good to go, but you might have suppressed some of it. Or maybe subconsciously some of it took on, like this was a very traumatic experience and it stayed within your subconscious and you didn't know. You thought you were strong, you made it through, you're like, thank God I made it through that, all is well. But you didn't know, like me for example, and it came up and had to really be healed. I really sat with that today. I felt it, but I was like, it's okay to feel this, and I honored it. It's, kind of a sad thing that happened, and that I experienced, and also that actually someone else I'm witnessing someone else experience, I guess you could say. And so I sat with that today, and I'm like, that's okay to feel this way. So it's good to allow yourself to honor your feelings. And if something comes up, that's okay. It's being purged, it's being cleansed. And it's a beautiful thing to be getting purged and cleansed, because that just means that you're sending more. So the symptoms that we go through, the funks that we go through, the emotions that sometimes come up, sometimes we have physical symptoms, sometimes emotional, sometimes mental. That's okay. As long as you honor it, stay aware with it and stay conscious with it. Really sit with it, meaning like if you meditate, go into a meditation and sit with it and allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to heal it by saying, I recognize that this, was very scary for you. It's okay to let it go now. You are safe, or whichever mantra you need to use. Like for me, it's like, it's okay to be sad about losing someone in your connection in your life because of a disease. Not my disease, someone else. And it's okay. Like I said, I don't want to go too much into the story because that would be like a 30-minute video. But let's just say a particular person, a family member or something like that has a mental disease, and they start to you're really close to them. This is like something else. You're really close to them and it begins to pull away. And there were certain in-between things that went on during this process that were very intense, and having to be a strong individual to hold up people and, you know, care about that situation. I didn't really sit with those feelings. So they came back up to be recognized. So I'm outgrowing certain things that were scary or that I didn't understand, and I'm making peace with them. So that's where we honor our feelings and honor the triggers, the stressors, or the symptoms that happen. It's okay. It's okay not to be like, we don't want to be false positive. You know, it's not that you're, oh, and another thing is that a message I got to give was, it doesn't mean that your vibration is lowered. Like, that was something I went through. I was like, is my vibes like really low right now or something? Because I'm feeling so funky. Like, my vibes are low. Doesn't mean that either. It actually means that your vibes are getting higher, and that's why this stuff is coming up. So honor and appreciate any kind of symptoms or triggers that come up, or, you know, let's say growing pains or ascension symptoms, and you'll know, because it's not like your intuition isn't like completely on point. So just go inward, you know, ask inward, ask those questions, ask and you shall receive, to get clarity as to how to heal it or to what it is, and is this a growing pain? I mean, you'll just know, you'll feel it. Like, if you sit with it and you're in tune with your intuition and you really listen to your body and you meditate on it, and, you know, you'll know that it's this weird feeling. Like, I'm like, whew, just like I said, like pants that don't fit or a shirt that's too tight, and you're like, I can't do this. I can't put this super tight shirt on my body because it's cutting out the circulation, you know, and your body's about to expand through the tight shirt. That's that feeling. You're going, and it's painful having the tight shirt on. So when you release that and let the new energy come in and the new vibe come in and kind of clear that energy out, make peace with it and let it go, that's when you move up to the next level, or ascend, or raise the vibration, and you grow into your next experiences, which are blessings. So I just wanted to convey that message, that it's okay if, you know, you're experiencing some growing pains or some ascension symptoms. It just means you're doing the inner work and you're growing. And growth is a beautiful thing. So thank you so much for doing your inner work and growing. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful and honored. Namaste and many blessings. Oh, also, if you liked this video, please feel free to hit like, or if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. And we're going to have all kinds of videos and all kinds of things coming up. So we look forward to sharing more and more. And if you have any comments, we also look forward to hearing what you have to share, or what you would like to share. If you would like to share, if you feel inspired to share, I would be so honored. I am so grateful and humbled and awe-inspired to be here making these videos. Like, it's a calling. It's an inner calling to help other people answer their inner callings. So it's a real honor, and would love to hear any feedback you have on anything. It doesn't even have to be growing pains. It could just be anything that you either enjoy in the videos, or anything that you want to share about your own experiences, or anything that you would like us to share on other videos. We would be so honored and blessed to hear it. Thank you so much, and many blessings. Namaste.